Today, Governor Katie Hobbs declaring a state of emergency for the Greer Fire burning in eastern Arizona. This morning, the governor met with officials in Springerville near the front lines of this fire. She's directed $200,000 to go toward firefighting efforts. The Greer Fire has been burning since Tuesday near the Eager-Springerville area. It is still 0% contained and has grown to more than 18,000 acres. At least 4 homes, we also know, have burned down. 12 News journalist Sean Rice is live from the Springerville airport this evening, an area with a bird's eye view of that smoke. Sean, give us a sense of the conditions today and how exactly locals out there are feeling.
Yeah, Jade, good evening to you. It is a whole lot windier here today than it was on Friday, as the forecast did call for the return of those red flag windy conditions. I want to give you a sense of what we're seeing right now as thick smoke just continues to run into these 2 small communities here in Apache County, Eager and Springerville. From speaking with so many locals here this weekend, it's incredibly clear that when they see this ominous white smoke coming towards their homes, it brings about that pit in your stomach that is incredibly hard to describe. It also brings about emotions that nobody really wants to describe as well.
When this happens and then the winds come up, the emotions just, it drags in every possible emotion that is related to a fire.
In fire country, high wind warnings and a whipping red flag mean one thing: smoke may be on the horizon.
We're just worried and don't know what to think.
Carl and Beverly Smith live on the south side of Eager, their home and livelihood placed on set status. Surrounded by evidence of prior wildfires in the mountains next to their home, that feeling a new one for the couple.
The other concern is, what do you do? This is our first fire, and so when it started happening, we didn't really know how much time we had.
The Smiths moved to northeastern Arizona back in 2016, but they know how devastating losing a home to fire can be.
We had a home over in Altadena, and so we had a lot of emotions connected to that fire.
In January, flames ripped through Southern California, leveling homes in Pacific Palisades and Altadena. A home the Smiths used to own, narrowly spared by Mother Nature.
It's still a special home, and we were very worried for that home and the people that lived in it. You know, you start reaching out to friends. You know, we have Jerry's our friend, and he's in the face of the fire if it heads this way.
Now in May, the couple's close friend, Jerry Porter,
I feel pretty confident that my house is safe.
Has been told to leave. A law enforcement blockade has prevented him from coming and going for 4 days now. Walk me through that decision to stay when they tell you should go. What do you consider?
I've lived in this area for a long time, so I have a pretty good defense area around my house.
A 40-year resident of Eager, Porter remembers vividly when flames from the Wallow fire came within eyeshot of his home. Now, 14 years later, the scars of that 500,000-acre fire remain visible.
Seeing the smoke and smelling the smoke, or, but yeah, if you see that, you're on alert right away, and especially in the dry seasons.
Dry seasons like this one, when high winds bring firefighters from all across State 48 to their small rural community.
I want to thank the community. Getting emotional here. And thank the firefighters.
They're real heroes and angels.
And these 2 communities have been described to me by so many folks who lived here as just incredibly tight-knit towns. They're the kind of towns where you know your next-door neighbor by that person's first name and feel comfortable leaving your front door unlocked in the evening. Certainly the sentiment I'm feeling here and everyone is feeling is they hope these red flag conditions, these winds die down, and that every home is spared. We're live in Apache County. Sean Rice, 12 News.
All right, thank you so much, Sean. We'll check back in with you tonight live at 10. And make sure you stay with 12 News and the 12 Plus streaming app as we continue to cover the Greer Fire. We are expecting another update from fire officials tonight at 8.